Keep it going. Think of him on Wednesday. Scary stuff happening. All right, folks, your next comedian made his stand-up comedy debut right here last week. He's back to make us laugh again. Please give him a big Harrisburg Comedy Zone welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Ben T. Steckler! All right, hello everybody.
Hey.
Who was here to see me pop my cherry last week? Come on, show of hands.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you know that I did get some sun this past week, so I'm no longer the token albino here. That falls back to you, Steve. What did I do this past weekend? Well, I went down to Philly for a 3-day outdoor music festival. That's where I got this fantastic sun. You want to know what bands I saw? Well, sorry, I don't have time to talk about the bands. I got priorities, man. 5 minutes to do. 5 minutes. Gotta stick to my priorities. I was there to scope out the chicks and to drink that $6 a buck festival beer, $6 a cup. Just pissing my money away. $6 a pop. Now, the folks at this festival were kind of pretty strict at the gate about bringing in outside alcohol. Now, there was a long line to get in because they were searching every cooler. Now, I don't want to compare these guys to airport security, but all the underwear bombers and the shoe bombers of the world could learn a thing or two from American concert festival goers. I got in there, got my blanket all set up, put my chair up, and this really hot girl comes in, puts a blanket down right in front of me. And I'm like, all right. Daddy like. Yeah, I was old enough to be her daddy. Yeah, so she sits down there. I'm thinking, maybe I ought to offer her some of this lemonade that I've got in my cooler here. Lemonade with the vodka already mixed in before I got to the festival, because I'm smooth like that. And she kind of smiles at me and turns her back on me, that tease. Yeah. She starts to lift up the back of her shirt. Oh, yeah. Then she slides a hand down underneath her waistband, and she pulls a bottle of beer out of her ass crack. Now, I used to do magic, and that impressed me. But I'm thinking, this would be a real turn-on, except the one thing I'm thinking right now is about 2 guys that I work with, and next year I gotta give them a ticket to the festival to come along with me, because I could smuggle 3 cases in their ass cracks. So after a little bit of drinking, you know, everyone needs to use the facilities. Yeah, you hate them, but you're glad they're there after you've had those $4 or $5, $6 festival beers. The line of porta potties. Now, I didn't know it before I got in. Maybe it's because I wasn't quite standing straight at the time, but my porta potty was on an incline. So I get in there, latch that little door behind me, you know, the little thing flips from green to red, says occupied, and you're just hoping that no one with more than half the strength of an ant comes up and tugs on that door and exposes you to the world. And I'm sitting there and I notice that I'm looking up at the urinal. Now, I'm a tall guy, that's different for me. So I'm standing there doing this kind of limbo thing while I'm trying to use it, hoping that it doesn't run back out the front of the urinal onto my shoes and legs. And I'm looking at all the graffiti. Maybe there's some numbers there I need to load into my cell phone and use later. And I noticed the sign above the urinal. They had an ad for the deluxe version. Now this deluxe version, you know, said, next time, upgrade your facilities for your next event. This deluxe version had a mirror, a tiled floor, a real porcelain sink, a real porcelain urinal, and a real porcelain toilet, and next to the toilet, it had a bidet. Yeah, I'm not shitting you. A bidet in a porta potty. I'm sitting there in this little cramped cabin, you know, not even big enough for Superman to change his clothes in, and they had this ad for the bidet. I'm thinking, that's just mean, because, like, what position of power am I in that I can make that decision? Like, I'm going to call up the radio station sponsoring the event and say, damn it, I'm going to call up every hour and request the dead Kennedy's too drunk to fuck until you give me the porta potty with the bidet. I want my bidet, man. And I want the water to be cold in that bidet, because that way the beer in my ass crack will keep chilled. Thank you, my name is Ben T. Steckler. The T stands for toilet humor.
Ben T. Steckler, everybody! All right, just a reminder, and probably telling some of the new comedians here, I probably forgot to tell you, when you see the light, and that means you have 1 minute left, you gotta let me know that you see it. Give me like a nod or a point or something like that. Can you do that? Yes?
Yep.
All right, thank you.